Hello, everybody! What's going on? Thank you for all being here today. Today is March 8th, 5 p.m. UTC, 9 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. EST. I think that's correct. My name is Game Dizzy the Grizzly. I am your host today here at the SandStorm, the first metaverse platform connecting brands and community builders. I am very excited and nervous with you folks here today because we have one of the most amazing guests in the Sand Flame. We have Cody and Lozen from Monochrome. Please give a round of applause.
Hello.
Welcome, Cody and Lozen.
We're glad to be here. So glad.
Hi.
So excited. what is that?
Hi. I'm excited.
See, you guys are excited as well. See, it's not just me.
We are excited.
We got the Sand Fam trickling in right now. Good morning, everybody. Seabox, Little Nori, Go West. I am Bengali, Bria, Little Nori, Zimuhu, hello. Got everybody coming in now. All right, guys. Today we have Tempest Studios. You guys might already know them from Monochrome and other amazing things they've done, along with winning Game Jam awards. So it is my honor to have them on the show today. So we're gonna get started a little bit. Say hello to everybody else. Welcome, Sage, Sparky, coming in with the Monochrome emotes.
Yay.
Nervex. All right, guys, let's get started. All right. Cody, Lozen, could you guys mention a little bit background on Tempest Studios, on, how you guys decided to start Tempest Studios and what was kind of the, the peak point that made you turn that direction?
Yeah. So, we've been around for
10 years.
a decade now. He and I creating together. Before that, he still had Tempest. It wasn't so much like a full-time thing, just side thing. Originally, it started out with graphic design, marketing, branding. These are things that Cody all specializes in. And that's, kind of how you can see that in a lot of our projects. We are heavily branded. If it's our project whenever you see it. So yeah, it originally started out as that, and then we started making films. We're very much into the indie lifestyle as far as productions go, because we've had some heartaches where we've been locked out of contracts in Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
So really being able to be self-sufficient, be well-rounded, learning every single aspect of what there is to do, what it takes to make productions, what it takes to make video games, learning all of those different jobs. So then we can really get a good understanding, a foundation, and an appreciation too for those positions. So, we've worked kind of by ourselves for a long time, and we got into the Sandbox probably a year ago, and we just started originally with Game Jam games, building those, and every single one that we submitted, we won top 10 or we won second place on one. So, we pride ourselves in being heavily narrative driven. Our productions, I think, are kind of what set us up for our success here. We've taken that knowledge and applied it to the game making aspects, and now we've expanded. So we are partners with Touche Studios, which a lot of you guys know. We have Wayward on staff. She's our senior art director, and we also have 3 other individuals that we have hired, possibly one more. We're always looking for people, but we have a team of, what is that,
5 or 6 now.
six people now, not including Touche. So yeah, we've definitely been pounding the pavement for a long time building this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys always, and whenever, when I see your name or Cody's name or even Monaco's name, anything that I know that something great is coming because I personally know you guys from everything that you guys are doing. Even like the previews that's on the screen with some of the games, especially with the first person shooter. I think that was one of the first person shooters that was in the sandbox. Would that be right to say?
One of the first.
Yeah.
Not the
So
first. Yeah.
I always like to pay tribute to where the idea came from. And that was a video that was originally published by the Sandbox, where an individual, I can't remember their name right now, but they had posted a video of them in third person and they had a gun and they were shooting it. And that's kind of how a lot of things work, I feel, in the video game world, especially the Sandbox. You post and share how you're able to manipulate these mechanics. And we all try to sit there and break it down. He'll try to sit there. So he saw that. He was like, all right, I'm gonna try to break this down and you can explain that.
Obviously that's something we all want really bad. So for a long time I've been trying to figure out, all right, we need projectiles. First person projectiles would be even better. So yeah, I saw the video and then racked my brain a little bit more about how to pull it off, and as well as others did. Touche did it as well. So a lot of us were kind of going with the flow of what's the latest thing to try to pull off, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely pushing the boundaries, so to speak, with what the game maker can offer and the tools that we have in our hand. And you guys are always very creative with it. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see, the future of what you guys might do with Monochrome and the future game jams. But speaking of which, like, what's kind of like Monochrome? Let's talk about the movie a little bit. I know you guys did indie movies. I think Monochrome was your first big one, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Could you mention a little about that?
Yeah. So the idea for Monochrome, obviously we love storytelling and writing and that sort of thing. So Monochrome, just before Monochrome, I had wrote a script that Lozen alluded to earlier that we got locked out of. On the Hollywood side of things, some producers heard about the script, and I was younger and naiver and signed where I shouldn't have. And I mean, that was my like hopes and dreams to, make a big Hollywood movie and all of that. Well, I signed it. It locked me out of being able to do anything with it. So I couldn't talk to anybody about it. And that was the tipping point to decide, you know what, let's just do things our own way without needing Hollywood with all that. So it's kind of the indie route. So with Monochrome, it's exactly our mindset going in. We shot everything with what we had, what we were able to get, the community that we were growing with it. And I'm trying to pull up some of that for you there. But that's just what we did. So we shot it rogue, we shot the whole movie actually on $2,000, and it was our first feature-length film. But we had an amazing cast and crew. Used the camera, actually, the camera that you see us on right here is the one we shot it on. This little tiny thing, and yeah, it was a blast to be able to make it. But we filmed it, and then well, I guess to talk about what Monochrome is, for those of you who don't know, most of you probably do, but it's a dystopian sci-fi story where the world does not know color exists, right? And this one individual, who's one of the main characters, is shot one day and he bleeds the color red for the first time. And that's the tipping point for the world kind of tearing itself apart to try to understand what is this red thing, right? Because it's not called red because they don't know what red is. But as he's in the hospital, as you see here, his skin also starts to streak color. And society breaks down and kind of turns against countries, and they label these individuals that are turning color as hues. They outcast them from society, and they try to hunt them down, to test on them, to experiment, to try to figure out what this is. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. But the movie, the first one is called Monochrome the Chromism. and it's the origin story. It kind of sets up the world, the characters, the initial incident where he bleeds for the first time. But yeah, we shot at Indy. We would go to Comic Cons pulling a gardening wagon with little business cards, and we'd show a teaser trailer, which we shot before we even shot the movie, just as kind of a proof of concept. That we went to all these locations that we researched here in West Texas, and we would submit it for awards. But then we'd pull that wagon around and be like, hey, you like sci-fi? You like Fallout type stuff? They're like, yeah,
Right.
okay. So we started building the following, and then like flash forward, but 2.5 years later, we had like a double booth at the same local Comic-Con, and we were premiering the trailer with the cast and crew, with final posters, final trailer, final everything. So it's been kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
and then last year we revealed it or released it.
Yeah, I mean, good things come in time, obviously, right? And obviously, like this was started almost like 12 years ago. You said,
Yeah.
right, with all your background. 2015 is when you first were basically getting it started, right? And now we're at 2021, and it's you can be, I guess you can view it on Amazon Vimeo, and you guys have DVD. Where can people watch this amazing movie? Also, I put the trailer in the chat, guys. If you haven't seen, check that out if you're interested.
Yeah, so US and UK, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can go and watch or rent it there. For the rest of the world, it is on global Vimeo on demand. So you can go to thechromism.com. We'll take you straight to the Vimeo page. With the Vimeo side, you get the movie, but you also get some special features like Lozen and I sitting down and kind of creators' commentary about the locations and how to get that shot, and doing it maybe a couple times without a permit when we should have, and just fun tidbits like that.
Yeah, we were trespassing. We trespassed in some interesting places.
Yeah.
And, we talk about that for a long time. I didn't allow any talk about it at all whatsoever. But yeah, it's been long enough where, we can't really get in trouble now. So, yeah, it was interesting. We trespassed. There was a gigantic rattlesnake
Almost
at
died.
one point. Yeah, that almost bit Cody. It was a previous film set for another really major movie. Border Patrol was involved at one point. So
fun indie adventures.
Yeah, we have a lot of, and whenever we were trespassing, like we made that a production in and of itself. We're like, okay, I want all of you guys to stand here. This is what I want you to be doing. Act like a tourist, and we would sneak in. And so, yeah, it was it's quite humorous.
But you don't recommend doing that.
Yeah, don't do it. Ask for permission. Ask for permission first. And we did with a lot of these places. And then they just never got back to us. And we're like, well, if we get caught, we'll be like, oh yeah, we totally got a hold of you. But yeah.
So, I mean, it's so inspirational, right? But so there's a question from Lucas's, right? If we want to watch it, if we watch it on Amazon, does Monochrome see some kind of monetary action? So you guys benefit from Amazon? Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
Kind of pennies.
Yeah.
Pennies. Amazon used to be a lot kinder to the indie filmmakers. They've since pulled all. If you're an indie filmmaker, documentaries, like you can't even do docs anymore. But and they've reduced it down. But we see something.
Oh, we get monthly.
But it's not great. It's pennies.
Could you also post the link with the I guess where more of the support would come to you guys with the commentary? I think that is valuable. I couldn't find it myself right now. I'm just checking.
I'll put it in the chat.
Because I did watch the movie and I enjoyed the movie. And I figured out which one was Lozen in there. But
I'm in there 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, are you in there 3 times?
I wear different.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. Oh yeah, the chromism. There you go. I haven't watched it from there, but I will definitely go and watch it from there as soon as I get a chance.
Sweet.
All right, and then so all this great stuff happened right after all this hard work. Then you guys were like, you saw Sandbox and you wanted to take this movie into the game, right? Into the metaverse, so to speak. And how did that decision come about?
Well, I guess a few steps before that, we had the movie, wanted to do that. Lozen more so is really big into comic books, and we always thought, expanding the world past just one medium would be ideal. And what's this next slide? Yeah, so we did a fan. You want to talk about the fan collaborative comic?
Oh yeah. So I was like, hey, I would really like to have a comic book. I've always wanted one. I didn't know how I was going to do it and get it, and this was the perfect opportunity. I didn't think that I would be able to do the whole entire comic book myself, and I didn't want to because I was already wearing way too many hats in the production of it. So I did the next best thing, and since we had been around for a while and we had a whole bunch of fans, I asked Cody if we could just have our fan base make it. So what ended up happening is we have our comic book, and then we had fans that would
I can hold it if you want to talk.
they would get a page of the story, and then they would get to create that page in their own medium, their own art style. So then we would have a whole bunch of different people coming together to tell one story. And that's kind of, the big thing here is just making sure we have a diverse group of people telling about this story. That's a big issue for us, that we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears making sure that people have representation. But yeah, our fans ended up making it. We have one young lady. She was like 13 at the time of making this for us. And she's now like an amazing, beautiful artist. And this spread, for instance, we had a gentleman that he really wanted to be a part of it, but he wasn't very confident in his art skills. So I told him, I was like, hey, why don't you just throw something together for me? Like sketch some stuff out, how you imagine it. And I took those art pieces and all of the photos. I took a lot of flora and fauna photos while we were filming as BTS. And I started turning those into brushes. And so I went through and I textured everything for him with things that I had taken pictures of. So a lot of the ground and stuff was literally a picture of a cow patty that I took. And yeah, that's how I made a lot of different textures, was just utilizing my BTS photos and making brushes with them in Adobe.
That's awesome. With the comic book, is that something that can be purchased now? Is that available to the public?
Yeah, so this one, which is the teaser comic, it's the first scene of the Chromism film. If you watch it, it's the first scene, and this was done before the movie was shot, which is really cool to kind of see how it progressed. But there are a few of these left. This is the only ones we're printing of this. But they're on our website, monochromeworld.com. You can go to the store page and pick one of these up.
What is cool too, and sorry I'm interrupting, but all of the shots that were already created, they ended up manifesting in the film itself. So that was kind of an eerie situation. Like, they had imagined it exactly how we were going to shoot it. And they didn't even know what these locations looked like, yet they somehow visualized it for us. And that was kind of a really interesting takeaway to see from that whole experience.
So go ahead.
Sorry. So I assume you guys are going to continue doing more comic books. So that was like the first one, I guess.
Yeah. So that's just kind of the teaser issue. We would go to film festivals, and we stopped giving out business cards and we started giving out comic books. This is part of it. But that's a great segue into the next part, which is we have been working on an official comic series that is done by our dedicated artist for continuing the story of the Chromism. So you watch the Chromism, right when it is over, the comic book picks up with new and existing characters, continuing the story from kind of different angles. And it's called Monochrome: The Dark Year. And so we've shown some of this stuff before. So it's Monochrome: The Dark Year. It's going to be a multi-issue series, but we've been working on issue 1 for quite a while. Here you can see some more of the visuals. And this brings us to the first kind of exciting announcement news, bean spillage today, if we're ready for
Let's
it.
go. Yes,
All right.
we are. Let's go.
Sweet. So this is
Beans, guys. We
issue
got
1.
beans.
We've got first beans right here. So this is issue 1 here. And first, before we get into it, our 2 artists, Cairo and Leko, they are amazing. We've been working with them for over a year now to really fine-tune the look and the story, and they've done an incredible job. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Oh, I guess we have 8 people in Tempest Studios because
yeah,
they're also our
yeah.
artists for our projects too. My bad. Sorry, guys.
So I'm going to share something else real quick. I'm going to play a video, which is this one. All right, can y'all see that?
Meanwhile, guys, if you guys want to jump into the SandStorm Social Hub, you could see some of the artwork there as well. We should have put some voxel 3D ones in there, but for next time. I think we'll do
Next
that
time.
next time.
All right, so I'm sharing the Chrome tab.
Give me 1 second. There
It's
you
just
go.
black. Cool. And I'm pretty sure I checked audio, but I'm going to play this clip and then we'll talk about what it is. Yay. Okay.
That is awesome.
It's short and sweet, but
What does it mean?
what does it mean? All right, I'm going to go back to my screen so I can tell you what it means. Okay. There we go. So that little clip is a collectible NFT as of 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. There are 500 of them. And basically what that does is it's a collectible. And when you buy one of those, you will unlock the link to download the digital version PDF of issue 1, The Dark Year.
Issue 1. Okay. That's the one that you just showed.
Yes, it's the full comic. Okay. So we have not released the full comic ever. And today is the day, it's time, we're ready.
Woohoo!
But there's more, right? So additional beans. I'm going to show this other tab for you. Get that one to go away. So I will share that link. Like I said, there are 500 of them. They are minted on Polygon. So yay. Oh crap.
Yay, no gas fees.
No gas fees. So there's 500 of those. I guess I can send this link somehow. But anyway.
It's the one right next to it.
The what? The
next
what?
Yep, to the right, to the right.
One.
There you go.
Yep. There it is. Can I type in the chat, the live chat?
Yeah, you can. Just post it in there. It should just come out.
I don't see a box.
Put it in the private. I'll just copy paste it.
Okay, boom. All right, so this is the link to, it's the collectible, redeemable for the comic itself, okay? So, additionally, we have another collection that is all 105 of the individual frames from the comic book that are now NFTs. They're all one of one.
Wow.
I have that here. I can show that on the screen.
So these are the individual frames within the comic book that
Yep.
you can own pretty much a piece of the first comic, right?
Exactly. These are
That is
all
awesome.
one of one. So what we're going to do is the holders of the redeemable video that we showed you, right? Let me go back to my screen. I think so 25 random holders will be sent a one-of-one frame. All right. we're going to have 50 of that 105 go to an auction, and then we're holding the rest for other special giveaways and things like that. So you'll be able to go shop for the one you want if it's available, and you can grab that piece. Both of these things will have holder benefits for future issues, future monochrome stuff, because it's across obviously all these different mediums. So
yeah, and you guys are just getting started, right? So this is the tip of the iceberg, and this is I feel like this is going to be your ongoing brand with Tempest. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So I'll give you the other link for the collection. I'd give you the collection, but I don't want you to spoil. I don't want to spoil you reading the comic, right? So I don't know how we want to handle that.
There's no dialogue on these.
Okay, there's no dialogue.
They don't know. They don't know how it goes. If anything, it'll be a fun puzzle. Figure out how it all goes together and see if you're right.
So I can share that too. But yeah, that is live as of today, just before all of this. So
and then there's the actual comic book that we'll have printed. That again, there will be perks related directly to that if you are a holder. So yeah, you'll be able to buy the comic AFT.
The tangible comic.
Actual effing thing.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
That is awesome.
So you can pick up the Polygon minted collectible NFT that gives you the digital comic right now today. The auction will start for the one-of-ones that are going to go on auction probably at the end of the week, and then the random holders will be sent the 25 as well. So,
once we sell out.
Yeah, we got to get these out of here.
Yeah.
But there's some really cool frames that are just like, I want to print them out and like put them on the wall.
Yeah, I'm actually just, as you're talking, I'm just looking at them. I'm just like, yeah, Cody, just keep talking while I just just look into these.
So yeah, I sent you the other link. That is the link to the one-of-one frame collection. Okay, so everyone can take a look.
Yep,
those.
I think the price point is like 0.018 for the comic, right?
Yeah, for the redeemable, it's like $46, I think, right now. We didn't want it to be too crazy, but again,
I don't see a buy option right now.
On which one?
On the 105 collection, the one that you just
so those are not on auction yet. They will be turning all on probably towards the end of the week. Now you can just browse and take a look. Yep.
Awesome.
But
I already see people favoriting.
Yeah. The video one that redeems the comic, those are live right now.
Awesome.
And then, as Lozen said, we are doing a printed comic book. We have some really cool perks for that that are printed type stuff, stickers, comic book, bookmarks, cutouts of characters and stuff like that, which we'll announce probably later this year. So it'll be cool. But we're just catering to our new NFT Web3 community family. So
yep.
Do you want to move into the other beans, or do you want to move into the monochrome game?
Yeah, we're about at the game phase. I will say I got one more slide before that, but we do have again the preview comic. We have the posters. We have T-shirts. We have new stuff coming. I don't know if y'all saw our tweet yesterday, but we have other stuff. Actually, we have new shirts sitting right here. They're waiting to be uploaded. Where's
those look dope. Monochromworld.com, right? That's where they can actually purchase these.
Yep. We have masks, we have hats, and we have more stuff coming.
I'm not thrilled with the mask though. So
it's more of a novelty thing.
You need to take that off.
You.
Yeah, it's not
protect you.
It's not a good mask to use for protection at all.
Yeah. Let's talk about the game. So we said all that to answer your question you just asked, like how we got into the sandbox with that. But so we're doing the comic, we're doing the movies, and always wanted a game. Have been following the sandbox for a while, and then started just creating mock wasteland areas that would tie in with the story. And the sandbox has the Game Makers Fund, so started getting the design document together to submit for that, and we got accepted, and we've been working on that since last March, building Monochrome Wasteland, which will be our first game, which is a single-player RPG game that will pick up after the comic series, right? So everything kind of runs together. It's not a, well, that couldn't happen in the comic, doesn't happen in the game. Everything ties together.
Right.
There's Easter eggs, there's payoffs. If you have questions after watching the movie, we'll read the comic. If you have questions after reading the comic, we'll play the game, right? Everything's
Nice.
going to cohesively fit together. But we've been building Monochrome Wasteland for over a year now. This first experience will be on a 2x2, and we have some new photos to show. So these are like beans, second beans. I know we've streamed some of it before, but we have some newer stuff that we'd like to show, and I'm just going to flip through those as we talk about the game. So I will note that all of the assets we have to make obviously have to be black and white, because there is no color in our world except for the hues. So the only thing I've done to these photos, and the reason I've done it is currently because Sandbox is in alpha, we don't have a way to make the atmosphere be monochromatic, right? So there is like this blue tint and a blue sky. So all I've done is I've taken these into Photoshop and just thrown a black and white default filter. I have not adjusted any other settings, but I just wanted that full look, because I fully believe that that will hopefully become a feature later where we can have a true monochromatic
Monochrome
experience.
feel.
Yeah. So
yeah,
this
and I know
is,
this must have taken a lot of work, because you can't really, guys, think about this. There's probably 0 assets in the Sandbox marketplace that's monochromatic that Cody can just use. So he has to take everything, even like the grass and like, you know, little dust particles, that he has to make everything, or with your team. And I know you guys are a great team with Lozen and yourself, you know, to be able to put all this together. But yeah, this is just awesome work, man. Shows how much dedication you guys have in this.
Thank you.
Yeah, Wayward too. Like, this wouldn't be possible without Wayward. So I like to mention her a lot, because like even animals, you don't really see a lot of black and white animals, and she's had to go in there and create these animals and animate them, like toads and things that you would see in the desert, snakes, and trying to imagine a snake, you know, in this world is interesting enough. You know, she's just done really amazing work, and she blows our minds like every single day.
Yeah. This is just some great images.
Some of the biomes. So this is the wasteland area, obviously.
Is there an expected date? I know you guys said this is going to come after the comic. Maybe in quarters, maybe this year, next year.
Yes, the game Monochrome Wasteland is definitely this year. You know, I would say before Q3.
Okay, very exciting.
Before Q3 is the target. It was Q1, but when you see these photos and you play the game, you will know why we need a little more time for this. I think we're pushing over 500 custom assets right now.
Nice.
Honestly, if you look at this, it does not look like the Sandbox, right?
Right.
But yeah, we're building it right to make sure that it's a true immersive experience for the world of Monochrome and the story we've been building. But this is our ravine area, which we haven't shown a whole lot on streams. There was a before and after photo a while back, but I think this is your favorite area, right?
Yeah, I like this area, and I like the camp.
Yeah.
Because we have a little girl that's carrying around this stick horse pony, and it has knife ears to shank people with. Yeah, there she is. So like that's probably my favorite, because that was a community created weapon.
Right.
So yeah, it got kind of crazy. I like to see her walking around, just seeing a little kid with bloody knife shanks. It's hilarious to me.
This is a super reveal. No one other than the team has seen this, but this is a live still from gameplay of one of the early scenes, actually from the movie. So it's a flashback from the film, so that if we have anybody playing the game that might not be familiar, that there is a movie or comic and they come in to the game, they'll at least get kind of a a snippet of, well, why are things the way they are? But Wayward's done just an amazing job of, because these are real. We have real actors playing these people, and so she's,
Just has to
transcribed them
recreate
into.
them, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So it's crazy.
Round of applause to Wayward as well. And here she's in the
Yeah,
chat.
she is in the chat.
I just dropped the link on Twitter for Monochrome, guys. I know Tempest also has a different Twitter account. If you guys want to drop that as well,
Yeah.
Cody, let me know. And also on Twitch, make sure you guys are following twitch.tv/CodyZ. If you haven't already, for those that are new, drop in there
There you
that
go.
link as well. Very cool, very exciting. I can't wait till we actually get in there and maybe do like a review video.
That'd be sweet.
Once that's released, I would be this would probably be the first game I'll actually sit down and read and enjoy. But you guys know, because those who know that I don't really enjoy reading, right? And that's one of the things I'm working on, especially going to make a segue into this other thing. If you want to move into that. Cody.
Yeah. We're almost to that thing. Let's see. I got one more.
That thing. Look at those assets.
We are going to
Ooh.
have a social hub that's coming after the single player experience. It's called Monochrome Monolith. We revealed that a few months ago, but it'll have a place for activities and events and screenings for future films or Q&As with cast and crew or artists for the comic book, faction challenges and all of that. Let's talk about the other thing. Is this the other thing you're talking about?
The other thing, is it the collection or is it the other thing?
It's the collection. There's so many things. This thing.
There's so many things today. Let's go to the collection, and I wanna go into the other thing, the masterclass stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So the monochromies are the other thing that we're doing, and it is a NFT collection. There'll be 3,500 of them. They're all one of one.
These I'm really excited about.
There are 2D images, but they will equate a playable Sandbox avatar when the time comes. And we are striving to promise that it's gear equivalent, right? So what you see here, you are going to have on your avatar.
So does that mean like if we get one, we get an avatar? Or do we have to?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
It's the same.
So these
same
purchasing these will actually allow you to kind of airdrop us the avatar when you can.
Exactly.
Right? Awesome.
Exactly. And then we're gonna have it just
the equipment.
Yeah, and the equipment.
Because that'll be separate.
Yep.
You can't. We don't really want to mint the avatar with all of the equipment on. Because if you wanted to go and play in a different game as your chromie or your monochromie, you might not be able to change or put more different gear on top of it without it looking weird right now.
Right.
So just to try to remedy that, we're going to drop the equipables that you get with your base layer avatar that's seen in the photo or the picture.
So if you want to run around without a shirt on, because you have all the ink marking, you can do that, but then you can also put on an armor or something. That way we can have future equipment drops and rewards and that kind of thing. So here we have hues, which are the ones in color or almost in color, and then we have hunters who are still black and white. So in the social hub, we'll have, when PvP is enabled, we can have hue versus hunter tournaments and contests and that sort of thing. But we want these to be the identity. We want everybody to be able to come into this monochrome world we're building and participate and have this be your persona per se. But we're so close to being finished with these. There's a couple other little tweaks we're getting with the art and the minting and all of that, but we do have some new stuff that we haven't shown. Do you want to talk about the fluidness of all of this?
Oh, okay. So it was, again, important for us to have male and female characters. Obviously, there's always the equipment aspect, that we're thinking of and taking into consideration, but we do have males and females in the monochromies, and then we also have non-conforming genders as well. So they have representation too. So that I just wanted to throw that out there. We're trying to recognize all walks of life.
Of everyone. So everything.
Yeah, I mean that's super. That's super. I know that's super important to you guys. I know it's also super, thoughtful for the community, right? And that you guys are going out of your way, and it's probably making your lives more difficult, honestly, to be able to do that, right?
And a couple hurdles,
yeah, and I can imagine, but we definitely appreciate you putting the extra, and shows that you guys are putting the extra effort in there. I did see that it says ownership rights and monochrome exclusive merch. Are those one of the holder benefits?
Yeah, so all of these here are the benefits. There, you get the playable avatar. We'll do the holder contest, giveaways, and gifts. So, like I said, we might do a new piece of gear, and if you hold it, you get it for a certain occasion, right? Or you'll be able to get it for a certain occasion. And the merch, like we want to do hats, T-shirts, whatever. That's maybe the monochrome logo, or allow you to be able to upload your monochrome for printing it on a hat, a T-shirt or something. So that also kind of goes with ownership, right? You can take your 2D image and you can use it as you wish, which kind of opens up whatever you want to do.
Other options, right?
Yeah.
So technically, I can buy one of these and maybe sell it as a shirt online, right? Since I own the rights to that. Is that correct? That's awesome.
That's right.
That is awesome, guys. This is an amazing opportunity, not just to be part of monochrome and to be able to even profit from it, technically, right? And going to the profitability of it, is the game going to have any type of play to earn capabilities? I know everybody kind of dabbles with this a little bit until there's a full launch of the game and whatnot. Is that something you guys are considering?
So because Monochrome Wasteland is part of the Game Maker's Fund, the whole deal with that and why it exists is that Sandbox wants these game companies or creators with ideas for games to come in and build and be able to make those games play to earn under their platform, right? So it's my understanding that Monochrome Wasteland will be play to earn to the Sandbox degree, right? Much like Alpha 2 is right now, and you're playing and participating to get raffle tickets to potentially earn Sand. It's going to be very much in that regard. And then the other stuff we do, the contests and stuff, much like we do on our streams now twice a week, we will do giveaways and Sand giveaways and stuff too. So there'll be a Sandbox component to play to earn, and there'll be a Tempest component to play to earn, right?
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys are following twitch.tv/Codazine. I personally am in there whenever I can if I'm not sleeping. But the times just don't work out for me sometimes. But usually I'm in there. Enjoy their streams very much, and they also have a dog cam if you want to see their 6 dogs.
We do have a dog cam. We do.
One quick question: was the red ones more rare? I just want to ask: are they more rare than the other ones? Okay.
They are more rare. You have the bright red, which is pretty rare, and you have this. It's kind of hard to tell from it, but you have this dark,
like a burgundy almost, right? Yeah,
the rarest of them.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yep.
Awesome, very cool.
And these, so the news about these is, like I said, we're very close on this. I would say that much like the game, these are also before Q3 of this year.
So before April?
No, that's Q2.
What? Before Q3?
Yeah, before
end
Q3.
Of Q2. End of Q2.
By end of Q2.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know my months of the year in order.
Okay. I don't know what it is. It's fine.
Well, this is all great, guys. So we Tempest Studios is the kind of the main brand. You have the monochrome brand right under it, right?
Let's do it. Yeah.
The monochromies are part of the monochrome brand, obviously, and help support that. Now, you guys are also doing the Metaverse Masterclass, right?
We are.
I'm going to give a little, this is going to take a little, I don't know if you guys hear the clapping and all that, but I'm really excited about this because Lozen has a class in there, guys, for narration, I think, right? Which I really want to attend, right? I want to attend the other classes as well, but I think I'll let you guys speak about the components and how all that works. But I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, so we have another. We'll talk about this, but we have another reveal beans for Metaverse Masterclass. We are going to play you the welcome video to the course, so you can kind of. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a trailer teaser type thing. We're gonna do a really badass one, but we want to kind of show that. So I'm gonna share that.
I want to be honest, guys. This monochrome coming on here, I think you guys have been the only one that gave us so many of these like previews and exclusive things. So I'm really excited to see this.
Let's see. Let me open it real quick. Why are you
I'm
covering your
nervous.
mouth? Why?
I'm
Oh,
nervous.
you're nervous. You're nervous. Yeah.
So many beans, right? So Sam, I don't remember any project coming on here and giving so many beans all at the same time. I can't.
We
I think
save
we might have
them.
to extend the show for another hour.
We have so many beans to share. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first video for Metaverse Masterclass to kind of get things started.
Hello and welcome to the Vox 101 course by Metaverse Masterclass. In this class, you will learn the overall UI and tools of the program, as well as the basics of creating your own blocks and simple assets to be used in your own experiences or to sell on the Sandbox marketplace. If you're serious about learning how to build and animate voxels inside the Sandbox, you're in the right place. This class is meant to be a self-paced deep dive into Sandbox and Metaverse-related topics, so feel free at any point to pause or rewind the video if something is not clear. Now you know what to expect. Let's get started.
Sage, you're so funny.
That is awesome. Super, super, super awesome.
So yeah,
And that's kind of like the trailer to Vox Edit 101, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's it. When you get the course and that's the very first video you watch to kind of, so you know what to expect and whatnot. So yeah, that's it.
Super professional. Really like it says doctor.
Thank you, Dr. JD.
It's my dream, and it's something that we're working towards, is being able to have this program where it's suitable for someone that might be hearing impaired. And another one of our goals is to make sure that not only do we have subtitles in different languages, but we also have voiceover in different languages too.
Yeah,
very nice.
So we can cover all bases. Everybody can learn from that. But yeah, so that's kind of what to expect. So it's very modular, very well deep dive thought out courses about whatever the subject matter would be. The first 3 courses will be Vox Edit 101, Game Maker 101, and then narrative storytelling, which Lozen mentioned. Did you mention that we were supposed to be film teachers at UTA here in Texas right before COVID and everything? But we love storytelling, and we were excited to be able to share that with others. But I think being able to do it online digitally and tied into the Sandbox is an even better outlet.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of like what I want to see more of, are just like crazy narrative driven games in the Sandbox. We're going to have so many different things. And I think the more that people have the basic formulation of how to create a good story, and we're going to open that up, and we're going to see a lot of really creative storytelling. And that's something that really, really excites me. We're going to have some crazy IPs that develop out of this and become their own brand, I think, because I think so many people, they have the ability to tell a really good story, and it's so easy to be able to do it in this format too. So
yeah. I mean, you guys should be really proud of yourselves, because like being able to do this with everything you guys have going on, and being able to spend the time and just put this on your plate and make sure it's of high quality. It's really valuable. And then once people start taking these classes, I assume, guys, Cody and Lozen are one of the best educators, I think, regarding Sandbox and all of the things that they're teaching in this class. I've learned a lot from their streams as well. And I definitely will be taking some of the classes or all of the classes actually, right? Because I think it's a one package, correct, Cody? Right? Or
So
is it different?
it's up to you. Yeah, if you can just do each a la carte, you can do all the box edit column, you can do everything. And something we haven't worked out all the details on, but there are NFTs involved with this. So those being NFTs you can actually take and use to help you implement what you've learned to build the game, right? Or utilize that in box edit, and you will get those as part of the courses.
That is awesome. I could see so many new builders coming out of this into the marketplace. And if you guys don't know, SandStorm is a big advocate of like new builders and trying to push them. That's why we started our own collection with the Sandbox. So we try to pick out community builders, and getting a class like this will definitely be beneficial, especially from the people who've been doing it from the start of Sandbox, right?
Yeah, and so the cool part about that, being able to see storytellers develop and game makers kind of develop, is we've created a partnership with a pretty massive real estate team in the metaverse in general, not just the Sandbox, but in others as well, like the Decentraland. And it's called the Council of Kings. And so they have a lot of land. So if you can't afford to purchase land and you are a game maker, then you can go directly to them and see about leasing it out for a contract of a year to 2 years, whatever you want to decide with them. So that will be really interesting. But what I wanted from them was to be able to have land, some of their land reserved for us, where I can take our students and do contests and game jams, and I can get their games that they create after they've learned all of their skills and showcase them on these lands so investors or landowners can look at them, and also other studios can look at them and see if that's talent that they want. And that's kind of another selfish thing for me too, is I get to look at all of these people and see, this is someone that I want to work with in the future.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to be really interesting, but I'm excited to be able to kind of showcase what's capable and what people are doing and help push them in a good direction.
Yeah, I mean, there's already so many talented people in the space, whichever area they're coming in from, either motion graphics or graphic design, but they just don't know the tools or the ability of putting all that together. And you guys are basically offering 15 years of experience just in a small bundle, and then that's just very valuable. In terms of price and when this is going on, are you allowed to share any of that, Cody?
Yeah.
Today?
So
Additional beans.
More beans. Let the beans runneth over. So right now we actually have kind of a beta test going, wave one of a beta test going, of a couple individuals going through the courses. We've got a wave 2 plan, and then we're going to collectively take that feedback, ensure everything is good and where it needs to be, and then we're going to release that to the public. But that being said,
do you think that's going to be before or after the alpha ends?
After the alpha ends, probably before the alpha ends. That's a good way to say it. Before Sandbox Alpha 2 ends, this class, Box Edit 101, will be live. And
that's awesome.
You can partake in it.
Yeah.
As far as price, so the price of, are we going to talk about that?
Yeah. We have like our first price on this one. We don't have all of our courses just yet. So if you do go ahead and purchase, something that I'm wanting to do is you pay, it's going to be $99 for the class itself. And then for other classes that you decide to take, you will get a discounted rate for that, since we can't do a big bundle right now. So once all of the classes are released, we'll have bundled packages where you can spend just one lump sum. and get various different perks or NFTs. But right now, since it's just a one trickle release of the classes, we're going to make sure that everyone gets discounted rates and they still get all of the perks, even if they had bought.
It'll be prorated.
Yeah.
If you get the bundle,
Very-
but you already bought the singles, we'll take
Very
it.
cool. Is there a Parker 101 course for Lozen?
Shut up.
That's like what the explain says.
Someone is supposed to make that for her. You don't want to be teaching parkour.
Oh,
I deserve that. Yeah.
That's funny.
I can't
that is
parkour.
awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, so awesome. I'm completely speechless at this point. I don't even know which one to get excited about. So we got monochrome games, guys. We got the comic books coming out. We got the monochromies, the metaverse masterclasses, all of it, Dizzy, all of it. So it's very excited. Well, we are almost out of time, guys, but we do have some exciting stuff today, right, Cody?
Yes.
I think
are
you guys-
ready?
Cody and Lozen are being very generous. I think they have a couple of giveaways for you
Dude.
guys today.
We do. We're gonna do a couple giveaways. I'm gonna put a link in.
You guys
the
hear my
chat.
sound effects? Just curious.
No,
Why? I've been like clicking buttons.
no sound. We heard it when you tested that one buzzer, but we haven't heard any since.
Darn it. Okay. I'm like, why is nobody giving reactions? Okay, that's okay. It's
Okay. So I'll give you the link and you can post it in there, and then I'll talk about what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do that.
There it
So
is.
that's just okay. Is there one link or is there gonna be multiple?
It's one link. All the giveaways will be done through this link.
Oh, the throw mechanism is closed, guys. The throw mechanism is closed. So I have a throw mechanism. I don't know if Cody and Lozen, you ever seen that one on my stream. So I actually connect that to this stream and people just throw stuff at me.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh-huh.
So,
But I just posted the link, guys. Make sure never close the throw. The Gleam form is in the chat, guys. Make sure you are clicking, and I'll post it one more time.
So what we're gonna give away is we're going to give away a Sandbox. I'm sorry, a Simon NFT, which is a art piece done by Lozen, which will have
You get special things
you
with
get special
it.
things that have to do with
There
the
might even
Sandbox.
be an avatar of it.
Yep.
Yay!
Some of y'all know about Simon. There's not many more left of those. So
Can
that's
you
good.
share it on screen? Is that
Yeah,
hard
let
for
me
you?
find it.
Cody?
No, I can grab it. I can grab it real quick.
It'd be cool to kind of show it.
But there's only 50 of Simon. There will be his avatars. Once Simon, I'm out of Simon's, his friends start getting introduced. And the next one is
Ew.
Juan the delusional earthworm. So he'll be the next giveaway.
So this
There's
is
Simon.
Yay.
All right, there's Simon. So you will get a Simon. And then additionally, we're going to give away a Grunt, which is a minted Sandbox NPC for monochrome. Show you that real quick. So we're going to give away a Grunt. We're going to give away a scholarship to Metaverse Masterclass. So the first 3 courses will be taken care of to this individual.
Very nice.
And we're going to give away one of the comic frames, a 101, one of the comic book frames. Give me the Grunt. And we're going to give away a monochrome coin, which I don't have.
Oh,
minted,
wow.
But we're going to give away monochrome. So 5 different things.
Thank you so much, Cody. You are so generous, man. You guys are awesome.
Do you want to give a
And-
comic book?
What? Really?
What?
Do you want to give a comic book
Which
away?
kind?
Like
Here's the Grunt.
like the comic book that's on sale right now.
Oh, the thing? Yeah. We can give away one of those too.
Yay.
I got to just add it on there.
Wow.
So let me add that on there.
I don't think we've ever gotten this many giveaways on this show either, guys. I don't know.
Aw.
So Sam, can you confirm that, please? Do we just do the one link, Cody, or do we need other
Yep.
links to do all
No,
this?
it's
Just one
the
link.
same link. There's multiple steps on there. Each time you do that, like follow the masterclass Twitter, the monochrome Twitter, the monochrome. Each of those is a new entry for you. So you have a potential up to 8 different entries per person if you do all of those. And then I will draw randomly here. If we're over time, I don't know if we can do that or not.
Yeah, we can still go a little bit more.
Okay. So then, yeah, we can draw those live right here and pick. I got 6 random winners now.
Wow, 151 entries already. 59, man, it's going higher. This
Go.
61. How many minutes are we doing this for? We have 92 viewers.
I don't know. Let me see how many people that equates to.
Sage is like,
says
close it.
Let me see how many that equates to. So right now it's 37 users. That equates to 37 users.
Wow.
So not everyone is filling it out.
Make sure you guys go in there, fill that out.
Gleam can sometimes be a pain in a process, but it's nice once you get an account and you can just log in. There's a lot of you that watch our streams and stuff, you already follow the stuff, you just check the box and it updates and you're good to go. So
I am super excited to see who the winners are going to be. I'm kind of pissed off that my sound effects don't work today.
Oh no.
Sorry. Is that working? No?
No, can't hear it.
That's okay.
So we'll do what,
Alrighty.
5 minutes, or what do you think?
Yeah, we could do like 2 more minutes, maybe.
Okay, 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes, guys. 5 past the hour, right?
Okay.
Speaking global time zone.
Yeah.
Good luck, Mr. Winning in the house. Welcome, Mr. Winning. I didn't see you hop in there. But Cody, Lozen, thank you guys so much, man. I don't know if there's anything else you guys wanted to add before we do the giveaways. I really appreciate you guys coming on here. You know that I love you guys a lot. I love everything that you guys do. You know, big supporter here. And I know the Sam fam loves and supports you guys. And everybody else who is not familiar with Monochrome, you guys are missing out. That's all I have to say.
We appreciate that.
We're big Disney fans too.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, we are like building the Alpacadabras game. And that's kind of a cool thing that has come out of all of this. So we have like some IPs that I really can't wait to announce that we're working on too. So there's definitely going to be more coming from the studio that's not just this. And I hope it's just as entertaining for everyone.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, and you guys are doing some of that stuff too, right? You guys are helping other brands kind of step into the metaverse, right? And that's also very valuable as well.
Yeah. So the Pacas, we're building an RPG game for them, which is really exciting because we have a lot of great ideas for that. And
we actually have an area in the. Let me pull that up real quick while Sode Sam is running around. Hold on. How do I pull? I need to. Should be live by end of this week, hopefully.
Nice.
But yeah, so that they're going to be part of our social hub as well. We're going to have a small surprise in there, just like we do for every other brand that we're getting into our social hub. But very, very excited that you guys are part of that, and I know we'll be working together on that future stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like, I was wondering if I could talk about that or not, but yeah, that's what I'm excited about because I've been looking for an excuse to try to work with Disney guys. And, you know, now it just kind of fell in my lap and yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it.
I'm super excited to work with Lozen. I can't wait till she gets mad at me. She's like, no, you're doing it wrong. No, that's not what I was envisioning.
Never.
But no,
you can talk me
I'm
down
super
from that.
excited. Oh, she's super sweet. He is super sweet. I'm so super excited to work on with you guys. I mean, I was looking for an opportunity to work with you guys on anything really, um, but we'll see. This is only the beginning, guys. And I know that a lot of the Sand fam, and when I mention Sand fam, it's usually the people that are, in every chat, in every stream, right? Those are the people I'm kind of reaching out to. I know everybody in there at some point is going to have a full-time career in Sandbox or anything related to Sandbox because everybody's so early. And I know you guys are all entrepreneurs as well. And I know some of you have already started going into partnerships and brands and whatnot. So I, like myself, right? I've never imagined being on SandStorm or any part of Sandbox. I was just streaming. It was just, Sandbox was something that I enjoyed, and now I'm part of SandStorm, which is also very exciting for me because it's also part of Sandbox. And now we're doing more stuff and it's getting better and better each day.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Exclamation claim to get your pull out for today. Lord Conwell says, "Don't worry if Moobot removes your claim message, you can still claim your POAP." Yeah, we do that to clean up the chat so we don't get confused, right? So when we get a lot of claims, we miss out on any questions that might go in the chat. So are we ready for that roll, Cody?
I think we're ready.
Are you going to share your screen or are you just going to announce it?
So I can show the first part, but I don't want to dox anybody.
Don't
announce it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
show
I think just announce it.
Stuff. Okay, but I will announce. So right now it says there's 42 potential users that can win. We'll start with the monochrome coin, which is a Sandbox NFT. Once it's minted, we live on stream, but you can use it in your games for collecting coins in your game or whatever, but it's a collectible piece. So we're going to draw that one first. It'll spit out a random winner.
I was actually the first winner for that, guys.
Yep. I don't think, well, I know since it's the coin, this is not, this person is not won one. Let me just get a name that I can say.
Oh, I know who that is.
I know, I recognize the photo. I just need a name I can say without doxing. Go here. One moment.
Dum 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 dum. My sound effects don't work. I might just go dum 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 dum.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, I did not know this was their Twitch ID. D3F47T.
Default. Is it default?
Default. Oh my gosh, I feel so old. Oh, yeah. So
default. Congratulations.
Congrats.
I think it's default, right? We're not announcing the wrong person. Yeah, there you go. D3F47T. Congratulations, nice. Default. You have won the monochrome coin.
That's right. Yeah, they're on our streams quite a bit. We appreciate you.
We just learned how to say yours.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I always have a blast saying D3F47T. I don't know. It's a good thing. Okay, let's do a Simon. So the Simon that we showed earlier, we're going to do that. I'm clicking the button. It's going to spit out one. And I recognize this person too. The Just Stream is the Twitch user ID. I know they've been on our stream.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is all part of the Sand fam. The Just Stream. Congratulating Default.
Congratulations. Yeah, there you go.
and now she's like, woohoo, yay.
All right, let's do a monochrome comic. So the video NFT that claims you a digital comic, and by holding that can potentially get you a one-of-one drop to you. We're going to do that giveaway. Drawing. Cold Cuts and Cheese.
Yay!
Cold Cuts and Cheese. Congratulations. And this was for the video that allows you to redeem the comic book, the digital one, right?
Yep. All right, we got
Congrats,
3 more.
Man.
Let's do the Grunt. So this is for the monochrome Grunt, which is a Sandbox NPC epically gemmed one. Okay, drawing for that. And I recognize this name too. I don't think you've won one. Let me just double check.
Mm-mm.
No. Slither
I love Slither Kai. Congratulations! I love
Congratulations.
Lozen's like facial expression. She's like,
All right, Slither Kai, you've won a monochrome grunt. All right, we
Woohoo!
got two more. Let's do a monochrome comic. So one of the frames, right? A one of one frame. Which one? That's to be determined, but you will get one of them. Drawing. Here we go. Oprah over here. Who is it? I recognize this name too. Little Legion onboarding.
Yay!
Congratulations.
I have a story about Little Legion Org. Is that Little Legion Org, or is it someone else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Little Legion org. Sorry, I read the top line. Yeah, Little Legion org.
So Little Legion Org is one of the luckiest people on Twitch. All right. Me and King of Crypto doing a stream. We're doing a giveaway both at the same time. We're timing it for our chat, and Little Legion Org wins both giveaways at the exact same second.
Wow.
So congrats, Little Legion Org, for being so lucky.
Wow.
That's insane.
You
And
win
Half Dork
again.
even made a clip for that. But congrats.
Wow.
Could you repeat what that was for again? That was
for a one of one comic frame NFT.
Got
It's
it.
a collectible
Got
frame. Yep. All right, the last one we have to do is the Masterclass, Metaverse Masterclass Scholarship for the first 3 courses. So this person will get free access to those first 3. All right, drawing that one.
Sorry. I'm
That's
like
okay.
pulling.
And it is, I don't recognize this. Hold on. What's the name? Maybe I do. Going over here. Sorry, searching the name so we don't have to say it. 7 actions. All right, the Discord, the Twitch username. It doesn't say. I have their Discord ID, but I don't have a Twitch ID to state. Will that work?
You can just do the first and not the numbers.
Yeah.
Type it in chat.
Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's safe. That's safe, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's Kuan, Kuan is the letter portion of the Discord. I'll type it in the.
It's not Kwani, is it?
I don't know.
Quan,
what the-
aka Guani? Is that it?
The icon looks like them. Yes. It's like the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quan, aka
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Guani.
Sorry, I didn't have your Twitch name on there, but yeah, you've won the Metaverse Masterclass Scholarship.
Congrats, guys. Thank you so much, Cody. I think that was the last giveaway, right? You guys given away so much already. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Kwani's like, me? What? Yeah, guys, make sure. I guess they reach out to you through Discord or Twitter to be able to redeem those.
I should have their wallet info and their Discord if I have questions. So yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much, Lozen and Cody, for joining us today on the SandStorm stream and the show. We appreciate you being here and look forward to all your projects and everything that you guys are going. I will be following you guys closely, as you already know, but I'm sure everybody else will too. Thank you guys for watching today. Awesome stream, guys. Thank you, and thanks for the beans and giveaways. Oh, if anybody has any other questions for Cody and Lozen, you guys can reach out to them directly. If you have them now, just write them in chat. We'll give you like another minute. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Again, pleasure having you here, and it was a pleasure being your host on the show.
Thank you for having us. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
Congrats to all guys to who've won. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Ciao.
I love
Bye,
you
everyone.
guys.
Bye, Dizzy. Bye, Slater.
Bye bye.